For me, there's a better path to power. It's not love. It's fury!
Hey, what's up guys? Lago here. Today we're going to be looking at the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball DAIMA Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Wow, that's a mouthful. Here we're going to start off with the box as always. Gonna open this up, get the X-Acto knife, cut that tape open, bam. And let's take out this mini Uzaru out of the plastic cage. But before we do that, there's a little bit of instructions here. It shows you a couple of things, the accessories and how they work. And wow, there it is. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And is it canon? I don't know. We'll discuss that some other time. Canon, we'll be here all day. And as you can see, it comes with 4 different face plates. Actually 5. 4 sets of hands. Actually 5 if you include the DLC. An effect piece, another hand with a little bit of an effect piece, and it also has the tail. Now let's take a closer look at these accessories. First up, we have the Kamehameha effect, and this is a special Kamehameha because usually you just have the energy blast, but this has like this fiery orange red all swirled around it. I really love the contrast between the two colors. Then you have the hand that helps support the effect piece of the Kamehameha. So this is a hand that's already attached to this flame. And you can see a nice little gradient going from light to dark. And I'm going to show you guys how to plug that in. It's pretty simple. You just find a little peg area and you just stick it in and it holds pretty tight so you can see it. Man, I really love the way this looks. This is probably my favorite Kamehameha effect that I've seen. I love the gradient. I love the dark blues and the light blues and then the orange as well. Next up, you have what I call DLC. This is extra parts for your other mini Goku, and it has little blast effects. Oops, it fell. But it has these little blast effects that can unplug and plug into mini Goku hands. Then you have the tail, and the tail is just, it's just a regular tail for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and it plugs into the back. There's actually a hole underneath the soft rubbery diaper piece, so it gets deep in there, and it takes a while to kind of get it all assembled, but it does work really well. And now let's look at some of the faceplates that this Super Saiyan 4 Goku comes with. First up, we have the staring at you pissed face. So this is kind of like the regular face looking at you, and I really like the way that looks. Next up, we have the smirking face. You know, the Saiyans get a little cocky sometimes and want to show their power. They're always up to something, and I really feel like this really shows that. Next up, we have the open mouth face, and this time he's looking straight at you. And again, they did such a good job representing the animation. We have that like wide face with the space between the eyes, and again, this is a little bit more of an aggressive look. This is when he's going crazy, shooting the Kamehameha. And next up, we have another face, but this time he has the teeth clenching, and he's looking off to the side. So this would be great for some photography where the character's off to the side. So now let's look at some articulation. This guy, for such a small figure, has a good range. So we have the head that looks up about that much, down about that much, really good. And you can see we have some articulation here on the hair. So they can go up and down 2 pieces back there. And you also have those little like shoulder areas, and that's a soft plastic, so that can move out of the way and not break. Can look side to side this way. And again, he has a big head. He's a minifigure, so the weight doesn't mess anything up. It really holds really well. Arms go out about that much. Double jointed elbow. And then we also have a bicep swivel. Next up, we're going to look at those hands. And we have the hands. I can see that the peg has a little bit more of clearance because there are bigger hands for these small arms. So they did a great job with these pegs to kind of have more clearance. And then we also have the floating wrist guards or whatnot. Now we're going to look at the butterfly. And you can see it can go in about that much and go far back with the butterfly joint about that much. So again, this is a small figure with all this engineering. It's great. And the tail, I didn't plug it in correctly, but there is like a plug underneath that soft rubbery piece of the diaper, I like to call it. So I'm just gonna move that out of the way because it does fall off every now and then if you don't get it right. We have the ab articulation going in about that much and back about that much, and then side to side, so you get a lot of movement there. Then we have the waist, and again, these really soft plastic parts all over the figure, so it's not all hard plastic. You don't have to worry about it breaking or paint rub. Now we have the legs that go out about that much, and then we also have a thigh swivel as well as a double jointed knee. We don't have a boot cut, but we do have a little ankle articulation and some toe joint articulation. And I'm just gonna mess around with these knees a little bit so you can see the knee and you can see how the ankle moves side to side. So you get quite a bit of movement with this little guy. So now let's mess around with it after these messages.
Dragon Ball Z, the saga continues. Cosmic evil is on the rise. You and your friends are Earth's only hope. Will Goku and Trunks' Super Saiyan power be enough this time? Gohan's in danger until Team Dragon Ball Z joins the fight. But wait, it's evil Frieza. The Earth is still in trouble. Your friends are in for the fight of their life, but you won't let them down. The fate of the world depends on it. Each sold separately.
So let's mess around with it. Here we have the famous Goku Super Saiyan 4 mini when he's like running like an ape. I really love that part of the show. It was kind of like, wow, he's kind of going into his animal instincts. And I have it balanced here, which was great. So it does have a good balance, even though it's a small figure, you get to balance it up. Next up, we have Super Saiyan 4 mini Goku in a battle stance, ready to get some work done. And you can see he's using the faceplate with the mouth open and a little bit of the effect piece. So I did add that mini Goku energy ball in there. Next up, we're powering up. He's raging right now, and you can see we have the energy aura effect in the back as well as more aura effects in the front, a little bit of the electricity, and I just had such a good time with this figure. It's fun, it's colorful, and I keep talking to my friends about it. The colors used in this just make it pop, make it stand out so much. Speaking of colors, the Kamehameha piece, this was so cool. I know that like we got something like this with Kefla, something similar like this with other characters, but nothing stands out quite as much as this one. I don't know if it's again the colors or if it's just the scene in the show. I really love the way this looks, and I forgot to mention it does come with a little bit of a stand, so you don't have to have it hitting the ground or anything like that. It has a little tiny stand, so it looks like it's floating. In this case, I did put Goku upside down. He's balancing with his hair. He has this huge chunk of hair, so that helped balance in this case with this pose of the Super Saiyan 4 Goku shooting the Kamehameha. I really like it. I really do. And you can see here, I don't know, when I put it on display, I don't know how I'm going to put it on display. Again, display shelf space is another thing, but this is one of the ones that I'm not putting on display right away. I'm gonna mess around with it for a while, have it on my coffee table, move it around, change the pose every now and then. So I really do enjoy this figure just as much as the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. That was an awesome one too. Speaking of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, why not have a battle scene here? Here we have Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and Piccolo versus Super Goma, and this is Ichiban Kuji Super Goma, so it's huge. SH Figuarts hasn't come out with the big one yet, and I think this creates such a cool battle scene. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for visiting Legoland, and until next time, peace out.